You know what commander really disappointed me? Osgir. Osgir? The original Lorehold face commander? Artifact reanimator in Boros that makes not one but two token copies of them? What's wrong with him? He just runs way clunkier than you would think. On top of there being way too many openings for your opponents to gacha you. Look, I'm reanimator, so that means I need ways to fill my graveyard. But in Boros, I don't really have a lot of good self-mill cards that aren't colorless. There's some Perpetual Timepiece mills to return and can be pseudo graveyard protection with the pay to mode. Keening Stone is big mill for yourself, even though it does cost like $1 million. But the self-mill does fall off pretty quickly. So your next best thing is looting effects in red, which of course red does very well, or to just spam wheels, I guess. But one-off looting cards do not fill your graveyard anywhere near as efficiently as actual mill cards. So I found that my looting cards are actually competing with my artifact cards in my deck, and it was really hard to actually figure out what the right ratio was. Okay, but what did you mean by your opponents being able to gacha you? So Osgir's reanimation can only be done as a sorcery, which is fine, but actually is a really big problem when it comes to one of his best synergies, artifact lands. The tech for Osgir that everyone spreads like the gospel is that Osgir lets you essentially turn artifact lands into artifact land ramp by paying one through Osgir to sacrifice them and then get 2 token copies of those artifact lands for only 0 mana and tapping him. But since Osgir's reanimation can only be done as a sorcery, there's an opening between you sacking the land and actually reanimating it where your opponents can gacha you, kill Osgir, after you essentially stone range yourself. Don't worry, bro. When we go back to Strixhaven this year, he'll probably get power crept.